Hello, my name is Amanda, and I am the creatrix and visionary of Divine Femme, which is sort of an umbrella of offerings that are for creative expression and energetic activations through embodiment. And over the past year, like full year, I have been working with the majestic and benevolent and unconditional love frequencies of the dragons, who spontaneously activated within me in what I'm calling a quantum Kundalini awakening last January 2023. And I honestly was not calling in the dragons at all. I had no desire or yearning to work with dragons. They weren't on my radar. I was coming into my body. I was doing work with frequency devices, and I practice yoga and have been on an active healing journey. And what occurred in my energy body was this spaciousness. I had been doing a lot of cleansing and clearing through high vibrational frequencies, and through that process, I created the space for a spontaneous activation in my DNA. And there's a whole video of me sharing my story about my dragon initiation, and you can check it out here if you're interested. So I am really, really excited for it to move into the year of the dragon on February 10th, 2024. I had a baby during the last year of the dragon, which was the water dragon, and we are coming up. The rabbits are handing the torch over to the dragon, and we are going to have a beautiful wood dragon year. And the dragons are incredible and are becoming more prevalent here on Earth and awakening that remembrance of their incredible majesty in a lot of humans right now, and a lot of the other species. The trees are definitely holding their frequencies, as are several animals. And the dragons are really just so excited that I am like a yes to be an embodied dragon person. And they're really asking for me to offer work, courses, embodiment, creativity, activations around their frequencies, their gifts, and their wisdom. And as a newbie in the dragon world, at first it seemed like, well, who am I? But there's a deeper remembrance, and I am now stepping in to really serve the frequencies of the dragons in this present moment, and how fitting it is coming into the year of the dragon. So, all of that said, I am offering several things related to the dragons and to really bestow their unique glimmer that they offer me and share, to the people who are attracted to working with me and this energy. And the dragons come through in so many different forms and so many different flavors. And a lot of people have this very in-depth knowledge about dragons and the types of dragons. And now that I'm a dragon person, I'm like learning about these dragon people, and they're like, whoa, like, what are you even talking about? And I'm not the type of person who is interested in like knowledge. It's not necessary for me to know if they're like Pleiadian dragons or Atlantean dragons or elemental dragons. Like, I don't need to box things. I mean, I love that people are doing that and they have that wisdom coming through. For me, it's a very embodied, intuitive wisdom being sort of sprinkled in. And then I befriend the frequencies that are coming in, and then I sort of personify them by really getting a good glimpse into what these dragons look like, right? How they're moving, how they're interacting with me, and what really is their frequency. And then I kind of name them, right? And then and that helps me in my better, deeper understanding of what their frequencies have to offer me and the collective. And so the things that I'll be offering are all intuitive. It's all just this remembrance. I truly believe that I have been a dragon, or I am a dragon in another dimension. And I have had these codes laying dormant in my being and through my lineage for generations. And I appreciate and honor my ancestors who have carried these codes through their bones and blood for me to be able to activate them in the present moment. So the first thing I'm going to offer is a call on February 9th. I'm calling it the Dragon Egg Within, and it's a free call. And it's just to kind of get to know the essence of this beautiful high vibrational energy that may be alive in you, may be in a gestation period. Maybe the egg is already cracked and you are already moving with the energies of the dragons. Maybe you aren't aware that it's there, and you would like to bring some intention into cultivating a relationship with more high vibrational frequencies in the flavor of the dragon. And then from there, I'm going to be having a course that is going to be all about creativity and activating with these really sweet dragons. They're not asking you to go really deep. Specifically, a dragon I like to call the Bliss Dragon. She is very playful, kind of like a kitten and a puppy all mixed together in this beautiful pink, furry, sweet and serpentine dragon form. And she really invites that play, that creativity, that Shakti flow to come alive, and encourages us to really move with that frequency, to invite it to help us remember those aspects of ourselves. And as an artist, I really enjoy creating artwork and also creating offerings where I'm instructing a creative process or prompt or project. And so it's kind of going to be activations with dragon frequencies through guided visualizations, meditations, journeys, embodiment, and some creative offerings where you can draw, paint, or color some things that I had drawn to just allow the flow of creativity to align you to these frequencies. And that'll start at the end of February and move us into March. And after that, after the powerful eclipse in April, there's going to be some big energy moving through. And the dragons have instructed that I offer a dragon initiation course, which does go really deep. And we will meet the black dragon, and we'll meet the eclipse dragon, and we'll meet the golden dragon and the rainbow dragon and the bliss dragon. And we will actually move into this mastery, self-mastery, allowing all of the aspects of ourselves that are chaining us from our most majestic selves to dissolve. And we'll use some quantum stuff, and we will do some frequency activations, and it'll go deep. And but I think that maybe if that course, that initiation course in April, is like kind of like piquing your interest, but you're not familiar with dragons at all, it might be fun to start with the course as we come into spring, the creative dragon. I think it's called Dragon Soul Creativity. That's what I'm calling the first course. And it might be fun to start with that one, just so you can get a playful, creative relationship being cultivated with the dragons before you move into the initiation. Because the initiations it's like shadow work, right? But you're working with dragons, and dragons are awesome. And when you call on the dragons to bring you into the initiation portal, everything that isn't true is shaken off, and all that's left is truth and love. And sometimes if you're in it and you're kind of there's a lot of untruths happening around you, when you go through those initiations, it can be a little intense. So, you know, just take what you need. But I'm here to serve, and it's my absolute pleasure um, to be to be a dragon and to serve the dragon frequencies, to be a frequency keeper for these benevolent and majestic beings. And, together we become our most majestic and benevolent beings. And we pour our hearts into the collective, and then we thrive. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to working with those of you who feel the call to participate in some dragon creative activation, initiation work with me this year. Much love.